Let's get started in the center of our page with the upper eyelid. So we're going to start on the left side. We're going to draw a straight angled line coming down and then in. We're going to leave a slight gap in the center and do the same thing on the right. So lining up the inside of the eye, angle up, and then out. From here, I want to add in the frown line. So from the left side, it's going to curve up and then in. Do the same thing on the right side. Now, in between these 2 points, I'm going to draw another curve. Going down, and then up.
She doesn't even know what she's
and then
spelling.
in the center, I'm going to draw a straight line going up the middle.
P-E to the T-T-Y.
Now let's draw the lower edge of the eye. From the bottom of this frown line, I'm going to draw a short angle line going out on both sides. Now from the outside of the eye, we're going to angle down and then into the same height. Let's start on the left side. Angle down and in. Now we're going to connect these 2 points with a straight line going across. And then we'll do the same thing on the right. Now we draw 2 small half circles on the inside edge of the eye. So let's start on the left side, about halfway along the eyelid. Curve down towards the bottom, leaving a little gap along the bottom there. And then we'll do the same thing on the right. Now I'm going to tuck a smaller half circle in the center here for the pupil. And we're going to fill that in black. Now I'm going to draw a curve along the bottom of each eye for some shading. So we're going to start on the left side, we're going to curve up, and then in. Do the same thing on the right side. Let's move down in the center and draw on the nose. So right in the middle here, I'm going to start with a point. From this point, I'm going to angle up and out towards the left, and up and out towards the right. Now from the left side, I'm going to come up and in towards the middle. Then we'll come straight down.
You know what she's spelling?
And we'll go across towards the right
You know
side.
what that means?
Now we're going to move down again and draw on the mouth. So we're going to draw a straight line going across from left to right. Now from the ends, I just want to curl these down. And then directly below the mouth, I'm going to draw a short line on the lower lip. Now that we've drawn the face, let's draw the hair bangs. So from the center, we're going to step up and over towards the right. Right here, we're going to start with a point. From this point, I'm going to curve up and out towards the left. Then back towards the bottom here, we're going to go up and out towards the right. Let's draw the first bang that comes over towards the left eye. So from here, we're going to curve down and out, right on top of the eyelid. Now I'm going to draw a curve going up and out. Right here. Now we do a hard turn coming up and then in. Let's do the same thing on the right side. Now this one's going to come in towards the inside edge of the eye. So coming down and then curving in. We're going to taper this out towards the right. Now we're going to do a hard turn going up. Let's add a couple lines in these 2 gaps here for the hairline. So we step out, curve down, do that one more time. We'll do the same thing on the right. We're just going to draw one curve coming down the right. Now I want to accentuate the brows. We're going to add 2 curves just above the eyes. Starting behind this hairbang, we're going to curve down and then in. We'll line this up on the right side and do the same thing. Right in the center of the widow's peak, I'm just going to curve up and out towards the right, just to separate the hair. Now I'm going to tuck in a second there of the hairbang. So we're going to start on the side of this hairbang in the front, curve out, and then over that corner of the eye. Let's do the same thing on the right. We're going to start down here, curve down, over the corner of the eye. Now from here, I'm going to curve out, and then back up. So on the left side, I'm going to curve out. I'm just going to pull that up to right about there. Do the same thing on the right, curving out, and then up. Now let's go back in and thicken up the eyebrows. So I'm going to start just above the corner of the eye. I'm going to taper up and out so it gets thicker as we go outwards. Starting right here, we're going to angle up and out. Continue on the other side of the hairbang. We'll do the same thing on the right. Starting in here, angle up and out. Continue on the outside. We're going to fill the eyebrows in black.
Y la cosa suena ra, y la cosa suena ra. Pum pum pam pam. Yeah, boom 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 boom. Yeah, boom 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 boom.
Now that we have the hair bangs in place, I can tuck in the side of the head. So from this point in the hair bang, I'm going to step in, do an angled line, come down and in towards the jaw. Do the same thing on the right. Stepping in from the point, down, and into the same height. Now we're going to do a hard turn coming in towards the chin. We're going to round out the bottom of the chin here. Starting on the left. Angle down and in towards the chin. I'm going to round this out. And we're going to angle back up towards the right jaw. Let's tuck the ears on the side of the head. So in line with the top of the eye on the left. Up and then out. Now I'm going to round this out and pull that in towards the side of the head. Just take that and flip it over on the right side. So line up the top of the ear. I'm going to curve out. Round up the edge of the ear. Pull that back in towards the side of the head. Let's add some detail to the inside of the ear. So stepping in, I'm going to curve down and in towards the side of the head. We're going to step out and draw a C shape. Just take that and flip it over. Right down here, we're going to curve up and out. Step out again, draw it backwards, C. Now let's go back up and tuck in some spikes. From this point, I'm going to step back, curve up and out towards the left. I'm going to do a hard turn coming out towards the point of the spike. Turning around and then out. I'm going to pull that in with a curve in behind this hairband. In and then down. I'm going to add a large one pointing upwards. So from this point, I'm going to step out, curve it up and out towards the right. Now I'm going to do another hard turn going over towards the right, towards the tip of the hairband. I'm going to pull that back down, curving in and then down. Now at the bottom of the spike, I just want to locate the top of the head. I'm going to curve out, aiming towards this point here, but we're not going to go all the way. We're going to go out and then down to right about there. Let's add 2 large spikes on the side of the head. So from this point, I'm going to step up, curve down, and out towards the right. I'm going to do a hard turn, curving down and out. From here, I want to curve in and then on top of this ear. Now let's take that spike and flip it over on the left side. So we're going to line this up, do a curve coming out. Now we're going to do a hard turn coming down towards the tip of the spike. From here, I want to curve over and on top of the ear.
Pasa la mesa, no, allí no.
Pulling that down.
Allí no, pasa la mesa con.
We'll add a smaller spike on the side of the ear. So right at the top of the ear here, we're going to curve out, then down. Let's do the same thing on the right side. I'm going to taper that back in behind the ear.
No, that thing crazy is over. It's time to go to bed.
Let's tuck a few more spikes in behind the head. So we start at the top here, we're going to step down, curve up and out towards the left. Now we do a hard turn, curving over towards the left, towards the tip of the spike. And we curve down in behind this spike here. In and then down. Now back here on the right, I just want to show the tip of one spike curving in the opposite direction. So we step up, curve out towards the right, and then up. Now I'm going to pull that down, tapering down in behind the front spike. Now we're going to go back over the hair and add the highlight along the edge of the hair. So we start from the top here, we curve down and in. I'm just going to follow this back down. Curving down. I'm going to follow this trim back up. Up. I'm going to pull this down towards the base of the hairline. Down. Now we're going to create that same trim across every spike and hairband. Just down the center here, we're going to curve up and out. I'm just going to follow these curves all the way around. Inside, curving up and out, and we'll taper towards that point. Let's add that trim to the side here, stepping up, curve down and in, and we're going to taper up towards that point. We'll add that highlight to the sides here, just tracing that out on the inside. Now let's start trimming out the left side. We'll tuck this in behind. I'm going to do the same to here. Now let's do the large center spike. Right here, we're just going to taper down towards the bottom. And we're just going to merge these two areas here. So stepping down, down, go across. Then we're going to tuck this back in. And then finally this last point here. Alright, so now that we've drawn the head, let's work our way down the body. We start with the sides of the chest first. So on the left side, just underneath the chin, we're going to step down, curve out, and then down. We'll do the same thing on the right. So let's line this up, curve out and down. We're going to curve this down and then in for the first wrinkle. Now from the corners, we're going to step in, draw a short angled line going out. Now we're going to connect those 2 points with a curve, coming down the middle and back up on the right. Now let's go back up and draw in the collar. From left to right, I'm going to draw a curve going across. Now right here, I'm going to draw a little tear, a little V shape, and then we'll curve that back up underneath the chin. On this side, we're going to go in the opposite direction. We're going to go in and then back out. And we'll curve that back up underneath the chin. Let's add the sides of the throat. So on the left side of the chin, we're going to curve down and then in. On the right, we'll go in the opposite direction. Now in the center of the body here, we're going to add one more wrinkle. From left to right, we'll come down and then back up. Now up here, we're going to add the torn edge of the sleeve. So from this point in the body, we're going to step up underneath the head, curve out and down. Do the same thing on the right side. We're just going to tear off the edge of the shirt. We do an angle line going up, down. Do that smaller one right beside it. Now I'm going to curve that down and in behind the body. Let's do the same thing on the right. Going up, down, do the smaller one, and then we'll curve down and in behind the body. Let's continue working down with the belt. So from these corners, we're going to step in, draw 2 lines coming down the side of the body. We'll connect those 2 points with a curve. Let's add some wrinkles to the sash. So on this side here, we're going to draw 2 curves coming in and down. On the right side, we'll do the same thing. Now with the legs, I'm going to start right in the center underneath the sash, draw a straight line coming down towards the lower torso. From this point, I'm going to curve up and out towards the left. From the center, we'll go up and out towards the right. Now from the center, I just want to draw a curve coming down and out on either side for the first wrinkle. Now let's move to the outside and draw the outer edge of the leg, but we're going to add some tears along the way. So from this hip, we curve out and then down. On the right, we'll do the same thing, curving out and down. Let's tear off the edge of the pant. So we're going to curve up and in, and we'll hook it back down. We'll do that one more time, going up. Now right here, I want to curve around and then back up towards the outside of the leg. Curving in. I'm just going to pull that up underneath this point here. Now right here, I want to curve the bottom of the pant and pull that in towards the inside of the leg. Coming down and then pulling that up. On this side, we're just going to draw 1 notch. We're going to curve down and in. We'll taper that back out. Now again, we're going to curve the bottom of the leg and then pull that in. Now from these 2 points, I want to step in and just draw the side of the leg. Starting from the top, curve around. Do the same thing on this side, so stepping in, curve towards the bottom. Let's add a couple pleats along the bottom edge of the belt. On the left side, we'll just curve down and in. We'll do that twice on both sides. Now right at the bottom of the pant, we're going to add the boots. So on the inside edge of the left leg, curve out and down towards the heel. We'll do the same thing on the right. And we're going to round out the bottom of the feet. So from heel to the toe, we'll curve down and back up. Now from the toe, I'm going to curve up and in. The top of the foot, we're just going to curve up into right about there. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Now I'm going to curve in the opposite direction, towards the inside of the leg. So we're going to curve down and back up. From this top point of the shoe, we're just going to draw a straight line going up underneath the pant. Now let's trim out the little rope. So we're going to step up and follow that same curve across. Now at the bottom of the shoe, we're just going to step up and just follow that same curve to create the sole.